What up? What up? What up? Realville, Holyfield, number 71, son. It's your boy Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. Fuck being on time. I'm a little early. Today, but that's okay. That's okay. I was either going to come early or I wasn't coming at all. No, I'm joking, man. Y'all know I got to kick it and chop it up with my hard hitters, man. But yeah, I was already doing something, working on a project. And I said, man, what the fuck, man? Let me just go ahead and just hop right on and get right on into it. A lot to talk about, y'all. It's been some shit going on. You know, we had the Halloween stream. We had just took boxing on out of the equation, but my God, there's been some shit going on since then. Canelo is now a free agent. A free agent. And this is what the boxing fans has been wanting for a while. You know, they've been wanting Canelo to get away from where he was at and have some good quality fights. And if he signs with the PBC, he can't help but to have quality fights. He can't help but to have quality fights. Can you imagine that motherfucker in there with the David Benavidez, with a Caleb Plant, with a Jamal Charlo? Big fights over in the PBC, man. You know, so hopefully he signs. It's looking like, you know, he could definitely be heading over to the PBC. And that would be great. You know, I don't know what the fuck De La Hoya is going to do. I mean, let's just think about it. Who the fuck he got over there now? Well, he got Jaime Munguia, Virgil Ortiz, and what, Ryan Garcia? I don't know if that's going to be enough to move the needle. You know, his old ass might have to come out of fucking retirement for real and have some fights. You know, because I don't know, man. You know, Golden Boy, they don't really have that star power over there now. You know, so we'll see how things go over there. But hey, lots to talk about, man. We got some boxing tonight. My boy King Kong Ortiz, the old man, is back. That motherfucker done woke up from that nice long nap that he got from Wilder. And he ready to go back at it tonight, man. So he'll be on Fox, free TV, you know, and then we got Devin Haney. Devin Haney, he'll be in action going up against Gamboa. Gamboa, the Nelly looking like, and he'll be going down. It's going down tonight. You know what? That motherfucker Gamboa, man. He said, I don't care what any of these motherfuckers say. All these motherfuckers talking about I'm about to get my ass beat. These motherfuckers talking about, and look, I'm coming to win this motherfucking fight. This is my last fucking chance. I'm coming to win this fight. Have you seen the odds of that fight? If you were a betting man, have you seen the odds on that? Gamboa, hey, nobody in the world is giving Gamboa a ghost of a chance to win this fight. You know, but I'm definitely looking forward to looking at it. You know, we saw what Tank Davis did. You know, on Halloween, we saw what Teofimo Lopez had did against Lomachenko, winning the undisputed title. Well, unified. You know, I'm not going to put that title on him. You know, he got to get through Devin Haney to be the undisputed champion. You know, I don't know if he's going to do that. You know, I don't know if he wants to do that. He keeps talking about how he wants to move up and everything else, but he needs to get through Devin Haney to become the official undisputed champion. You know, but yeah, man, shit is going to get interesting in this lightweight division. You know, I think Devin Haney wants to go out tonight and put on a hell of a performance. You know, he told Gamboa, he's like, look, man, I'm going to beat your ass like you have never, ever been beat before. You know, so I'm definitely looking forward to this, man. It's going to be a good night of boxing. You know, I want to see King Kong Ortiz, too. You know, a lot of people give King Kong Ortiz all this flack, talk about the old and this, that, and the other. And you know, but hey, he should get a damn good win tonight. That's for damn sure. Speaking of Teofimo Lopez, you know, we saw that Lomachenko, he had this, you know, this shoulder injury or whatever. And Teofimo Lopez had cleared the air. He said, all right, his shoulder was fucked up, but look at me. Look at me. I came into the fucking fight with a fucked up right foot. You know, this man in the cast right now. You know, he trying to rehab and get his foot together. And I think he said he had a fucked up wrist. He said, so, man, fuck all the excuses. We all come in there motherfucking nicked up and fucked up, you know, from sparring sessions and every fucking thing else. I beat his ass. You know, I was the better man, and no rematches are needed because I smoked his ass. You know, so it just is what it is. You know, I wish Lomachenko would stop all that fucking crying, you know, and take the L like a man. You know, but like I said, it is what it is. What else we got going on, man? Oh my God. So speaking of Tank Davis, all right, the motherfucking WBC strikes again. All right. Now they want to open up a glove gate on Tank Davis now, which I think is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Okay. Now they say that you know, Tank Davis, he switched his gloves, you know, right before the fight. You know, I think they said he had the Grant gloves on. Then he switched those gloves and he had regular plain gloves going on out there. But see, once they looked at it and they investigate, those fucking gloves that Tank went in that ring with were more padded than the fucking gloves that he was going to go in there with. If anything, he saved Leo Santa Cruz's fucking life. If he would have hit that motherfucker with the gloves that he was going in that motherfucker with originally, hey, it probably wouldn't be no goddamn Leo Santa Cruz today. You know, so hopefully the WBC needs to lay the fuck off. Lay the fuck off for Tank. And why don't you shift your energy elsewhere, you know, with this whole Tyson Fury shit that we've been talking about since fucking February. Funny how Tank Davis can have this fucking fight, and what the next couple of days, they want to investigate Tank. But we've been trying to get these motherfuckers to investigate Tyson Fury since fucking February. But we all know what that's all about, you know. But that's bullshit to put that on Tank. I don't know if Tank will ever be trying to fight for going with the WBC and fucking with their sanctioning fees and all of this shit. Because he put out a tweet saying that all those motherfuckers over there are nothing but a bunch of fucking clowns. And I can concur with that. I definitely agree with that. Mauricio Sulaiman, I don't know what the fuck he's smoking. I don't know what the fuck he got in his coffee nowadays, but he is set tripping when it comes to the WBC now, which was, you know, a sanctioning body that everybody had once upon a time adored. You know, they had set the standard for, you know, having good and fair rules and everything like that, man. Nowadays, they are fucking terrible. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the WBC. But like I said, once again, it is what it is. But it's a goddamn shame, you know, for them to go at Tank Davis like that. Tank said, man, do you know all the shit I put myself through for this motherfucking training camp? Do you know what the fuck? I went in this motherfucker super early. I worked my ass off even when I didn't want to. He said, but that's all part of the fucking game. He said, but I'll be goddamn if you take this motherfucking victory away from me. Don't take this shit away from me. Listen, I worked my ass off, and that he did. What's going on, Josh? I'm in the middle of making a video. Hey, you grinding, man. You grinding. That's what it's all about. Oh, all good, bro. All good. You had to handle things. Yeah, I came on early, man. Like I said, I was working on a project, and yeah, I'm gonna have a treat. I'm gonna have a treat for y'all next week, man. You know, I'm gonna have a nice treat for you. So yeah, I was already on taking care of that. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and get on right now. But yeah, leave Tank alone, man. Leave Tank the fuck alone. You know, let him do his thing. Yo, what up, everybody? My boy A-Rod in the building. What's good? My brother. Ooh, the newest COVID kid, Alexander Vetkin, has the coronavirus. So now him and Dillian, middle name wishing he was, last name White, their fight has been postponed till, you know, the foreseeable future. We don't know what the fuck or when the fuck they're going to fight. You know, hopefully they have Dale Boy going there with Dillian. You know, I think Dale Boy deserves to have a third fight with Dillian, you know, especially considering how I felt that, you know, I mean, the first fight, you know, I think Dale Boy got him. And the second fight, all right, you know, he got caught or whatever, but he was beating Dillian's ass, you know, before he got caught. I believe Dale Boy need this third shot. You know, I don't think Dillian's too keen on it, but you know, I think Dale Boy should get the shot. This Dale Boy now, I will have beating Dillian White, to be honest. I really do. This is a different deal, boy, man. And if he doesn't land the Dillian White fight, I'll be intrigued to see who he fights next. But one thing's for sure, Dale Boy said he wants to get in there immediately, as soon as he can, because he don't want to fall off the wagon. He said he in shape now, he's focused now. And the last thing he wants to do is, go back to eating all the burgers. He love those burgers. He said he don't want to go back to that shit. He said, David, hey, get me in the ring with anybody immediately, So hopefully Dale Boy can get in there and get the scrapping with these motherfuckers. What's going on with y'all, man? What's up with my hard hitters, man? How y'all doing? How my brothers doing? Finally, Wilder speaks after all this time. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. We're going to get into that in a little bit. Michael Hunter says he wants Dillian White. Michael Hunter said he'll fight that motherfucker for free. They're not going to have Dillian White go against Michael Hunter, and they're not going to have Michael Hunter go against a fucking Tyson Fury either. In which I really wish he can get a shot at either or. Let's see what we got, man. Tyson Fury will be going against Cabillo, whatever the fuck his name is. I think this dude got a win over Chisora, if I'm not mistaken, but he'll be going against him. This would be a light touch. I got, Fury going in there and taking care of business. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if he'll be going against Anthony next, or I don't know if Deontay Wilder is going to find a way to get back in this and have the third fight. I don't know how the fuck they're going to do this, but I do know one thing. I think Tyson Fury would go in there on the 5th and have a cakewalk of a fight, but yeah, let's talk about Deontay Wilder. Okay, so Deontay Wilder comes back and he addresses everything that we've been talking about since February. With the glove gate, with the water being spiked, he addressed the whole Mark Breland firing the trainer thing. Okay. Bro, I want to say this. Okay. I want to say this. I want to speak my mind on this one. This whole Tyson Fury shit with the glove shit and all that other shit. Listen, at first, y'all know how it was. Or if we could take this shit back to Realville, Holyfield number 40. I was not trying to hear that shit, with the whole glove and everything. But, I made a turn around because I had to think for a minute, especially, like I said, I was watching KTFO Info first season, round 3, when that motherfucker was talking about how those gloves from Ashbury was tampered with. That's what really lit the light bulb. Okay, all right, this motherfucker is known cheating. So I gotta entertain this. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a problem with something that Deontay Wilder did. And that's fire his trainer, Mark Breland. He did an interview, and big shout out to my brother. Big shout out to my brother, Mr. Cleveland. Mr. Cleveland, he probably lurking, watching, how he is, he'll slither on in here. But with all due respect to my brother from another mother, my right-hand man from the land, Mr. Carl Cleveland, my brother, don't ever send me another interview with those ass-kissing, dick-riding motherfuckers. I listened to that interview, and I heard him say that Mark Breland didn't save his life. Bro, I was so heated when I heard that. Because, see, if I was the fucking interviewer, I would have told him, you telling the goddamn lie. You telling the lie. I can't agree with that. But you got all these ass kissers and these dick lickers that they interview him and they don't want to say anything wrong. God forbid they say anything to get on his bad side. But if that was me interviewing his ass, I would have told him, I said, you dead wrong on what you did to Mark Breland. Now let me explain why I'm gonna say this, and let me explain why I think he used Mark Breland for nothing more than a fucking excuse. Okay, listen, we all know it ain't what you do, it's how you do things, man. If he felt that Mark Breland did all that shit, because at the end of the day, this is nothing but assumption. This is nothing but a fucking assumption that he's putting on Mark Breland. If he felt that way, if you want him fired, you fire him. But in the public, you could say, well, things just didn't work out between me and Mark Breland. So we just went our separate ways. You go out here and you put a jacket on him and you say, this man spiked my water. And you don't know that for a fact. You don't know that for a fact. Now, we also don't know. Now, you're putting assumptions on Tyson Fury as well. But you want to know what the difference is? At least he got a track record of that. At least he got a track record of that. So I can entertain the whole Tyson Fury thing. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't imagine seeing Mark Breland going around spiking no motherfucking water, man. You can miss me with that bullshit. You put a claim on somebody, it might be hard for this motherfucker to land another job off of something that you don't know for a fact. And then you talk all this pro-black shit, pro-black, this my black brother, this my black brother, that. Well, you got your black brother out here now without a fucking job. And hopefully he can find another one. But not to go racial or anything, but I just want to prove a point here. But you keep JD as. Mark Breland, the only credible person in your corner. Hell, if you were going to get rid of Mark Breland, you should have just cleaned fucking house. In my opinion. I don't agree with what he did to Mark Breland. And when they talked to Mark Breland, they asked him about it. He said, yeah, you goddamn right, I spiked this motherfucking water. I pissed in the motherfucker after he fired me for no fucking reason. I can't condone what he did to trainer Mark Breland. And I also want to say this too. The claims that he putting on Tyson Fury should be getting hauled off to fucking jail for attempted manslaughter. If the laws or anything, if there ain't no legal action being involved on this shit, one would have to wonder if he capping on that. But like I said before, I can entertain the claims on Fury because at least he has a track record of that shit. That's the difference. It ain't what you do, it's how you do shit. You want to fire Breland? Okay. A-okay. Fire Breland. Just say things didn't work out. But you used them as a fucking excuse. Oh, my water right. Mark Breland spiked my motherfucking water. And you don't know that for a fact, man. So instead of going out here making excuses and all this other shit, bro, you would think that a motherfucker like you would know, it's just a certain way of how you do shit, man. Then he sits up and he say, oh, I got people who will walk through walls for me. Bro, I'm listening at this interview. Bro, who the hell are you trying to attract here? Are you trying to attract fans or, what the fuck? Bro, this whole king shit, you're king. Bro, Deontay Wilder, you're a great boxer who goes in there. I enjoy what you do in the ring as far as entertainment, but that's it. I'm not walking through walls for you, all this other shit. I'm not about to sit up here and make excuses for you. I'll call it right down the fucking middle. I want these motherfuckers to investigate this whole Tyson Fury shit to get to the bottom of it. But I cannot get with what the fuck you did to Mark Breland. That's where I'm at with that. Now, I appreciate you coming out after all these months and speaking your piece, but I got to call bullshit on some of it. What I want you to do is get in the lab and work on that fucking jab like I've been saying since fucking February. And I'm going to say this. I haven't talked about anything this fucking long in my life. This shit happened in February. What? This is what we damn near in the middle of fucking November. I am over this shit. I really am. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to see how all of this shit plays out as far as the court system, if the laws get involved, all this other shit. I'm sitting back and I'm waiting for that. Other than that shit, I am done with this whole saga. I want it to end one way or another. Now, well, I mean, hey, bro, that's bullshit what he did to Breland. That's fucking bullshit. I cannot condone that. If you felt he did it, but like I say, like you don't know for a fact, the main thing you wanted to do was get him out of your way. You wanted him fired. Okay, you fire him. And then to the public just say, look, man, things just didn't work out. Don't put anything like that on somebody if you don't know that shit for a fact. Especially shit like that. That man can have a hard time finding a job. Come on, Alabama boy. You don't know that? You're getting me heated here now. You know what I'm saying? Hey. You want Chuck P unplugged, you might get him. Because that's bullshit. Hell is this? I thought Undisputed is every box to drink. Hold up. How can someone turn down 120 million Undisputed at like 400 pounds with no belt? Who we talking about here? Anthony Climb High? Check this out. Somebody explain this to me. It was a tweet he put out to Fury. And what did he say? He said Anthony and Eddie had offered him a lucrative deal and he turned it down to fight Fury. But wait a minute now, maybe I might have the timeline fucked up, but didn't Wilder say that they didn't want any parts of him? Did he let some shit slip up? Or maybe am I missing something? Or was it that he had got caught up into his feelings about what Tyson Fury was doing that he forgot about the whole saga he had with Anthony and he let some shit slip out? Yeah, I hear you, Climb High. See, but did you see that tweet? Because you got some timelines here. Because once upon a time, you had Deontay Wilder offer him a guaranteed $50 million. Okay. So now I'm trying to figure out what timeline we here. Because now they say, hold up. He snitched on himself. I pay attention to everything, man. I pay attention to everything. He did let that slip out in that tweet. Because from what I was hearing, he was saying that Anthony and Eddie didn't want to have no parts. He said, these motherfuckers ducking me. They don't want to have shit. But then he put out that tweet. And that was a head scratcher to me. But nonetheless, I want Deontay Wilder to get in that lab and work on that goddamn jab. I'm not going to go as far as what Teofimo Lopez said and tell him to stop crying like a bitch. And handle your motherfucking bill. I'm not gonna go that far now. I mean, you know, he might be caught up in his feelings. He truly feel that fucking Mark Breland spiked his water. This is what he's feeling. I think that's bullshit, but that's what he's feeling. And he truly feel that Tyson Fury had an egg weight in his glove and fucked him up and put that dent in his head. 15 million was wrong. Email account, not his promoter, and 24-hour timeline to accept. No details, no meeting. Yeah. But bro, I'm just trying to fill in all the holes here. Because as time goes by, as that brother Deontay Boxing Nation always says, the truth will come out. I'm a fan of Deontay Wilder. I am. I don't like all of the fucking bullshit ass excuses, especially the Breland one. I put the emphasis on that. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, bro. I listen to every fucking thing, man. I listen well. You know what I'm saying? When he put that shit out there, I said, oh shit. I said, Deontay, did you just expose something here? I think he was so caught up in his feelings when Tyson Fury said, look, motherfucker, I'm moving on here. I'm getting ready to get out of this fight. I think he just got so fucking mad and caught up to his foot that he just forgot about what he had claimed as far as Anthony. That's the only thing I can see about that, man. Now, if anybody got any objections to that, I want to hear it. I think that's what the fuck it was. And like I said, man, let me explain something here. If it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, it wouldn't be no fucking Ville. I was sitting back looking at all the fucking excitement that Deontay Wilder was bringing to the heavyweight division that we hadn't seen in I don't know how many fucking years. I became a fan, and my love for boxing also came back. So I wanted to cover it again, but if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder doing any of that shit, I wouldn't even be here doing this motherfucking podcast. But I will not entertain bullshit. One regained that AJ was allegedly scared to fight him. Yeah, I can't disagree with that, bro. Bro, I'm as real as it get here, man. I'm gonna call it straight down the middle, whether you're right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm gonna call that shit straight down the middle, man, and call it how I see it. They need. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's good that you got these other motherfuckers that's out here. They got platforms and they can get that, acknowledgement and everything from Deontay. I need that motherfucker to get interviewed by somebody like a Michelle Joy Phelps. I need somebody to get interviewed by somebody like a Coogan Cassius. He would never interview with a Coogan Cassius, though he would never interview with him. But I would need for somebody like that to interview Deontay Wilder, man. I don't want an ass kisser or a dick licker interviewing Deontay Wilder. They're not going to ask what needs to be asked. I would have asked that motherfucker a number of things in that interview. This whole contract situation. I think he had said that they had the date set for December 5th. And that was that. Now, as far as this contract expiring and all this other here shit, I don't really know how all of this we go, but we're gonna find that out. We're gonna find that out. Because it's like, my God, how the fuck did you let the goddamn contract expire? But these are all of the things, these are all of the questions that will get answered eventually. But here's my thing, though. The claims that he have on Tyson Fury, if they're true, that's fucking attempted manslaughter, man. He damn near tried to kill a man, if you go by what Deontay Wilder said. It wouldn't be no goddamn third fight. If that's the case, the Tyson Fury license would be gone. It wouldn't be a third fight. So I don't know how the fuck this shit's gonna play out. If the laws get involved and they take this shit to court, I mean, how the fuck would it be a third fight? Contract was for July 2020, right? With the 90-day extension of both parties agreed. Okay, yeah, because we had COVID that had hit. Exactly. We had COVID. So, okay, so yeah, man, after 90 days, that was October, talking about how we're moving on then. Okay, so it's like, man, shit. They got Shelly Finkel. Somebody, they're going to have to explain how the fuck they let this shit. Hold on, what's it? The December 2020 date was voluntary, not contractual. Okay. Well, then it sounds like that he just let the motherfucker slip away then. It sounds like that it's done. It sounds like Tyson Fury has the grounds to move on, if this is the case. One thing we do know for sure, I believe within the next week or so, we'll probably be hearing from not Wilder, but probably a representative, maybe Shelly Finkel or somebody, because they have to explain or give us some kind of explanation on what the fuck's going to happen as far as this third fight. Is Deontay Wilder in it? Are they going to have it? What the fuck? Are you going to try to seek legal action here? What the fuck? What's going on? But not to beat on a dead horse or anything. Go ahead if you want to feel the need to investigate the whole Tyson. We all want to know what's up with this glove shit. We all want to get to the bottom of that. But as far as this fucking Mark Breland firing, I am not with it. And I hope and pray to God that Mark Breland can find a job somewhere else. Because when you put claims like that, spiking the motherfucker's water and all this other shit, motherfucker might not want to fuck with you. Motherfucker might not want to hire you. You know? But you got half of the boxing world that thinks Deontay Wilder is insane any fucking way for putting out these claims. So he'll probably get a job somewhere else. That's why Bob Arum Finkel haven't read the original contract. That's why Bob Arum said Finkel hadn't read the original contract. Right. He couldn't have read the contract. He couldn't have. Yeah, man. A lot of shit's going to hit the fan. They're going to peel back the onion on a lot of this bullshit. And I can't fucking wait. But, hey, it is what it is, y'all. I see we got a few people here, man. Hey, don't forget to jab the like button. Don't forget to jab the like button, man. Hopefully you feel what I'm saying, because goddamn it, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it straight and narrow on this motherfucker. I'm not an ass kisser. Am I a fan of Deontay Wilder? Yes. I love what he does in that motherfucking ring. But don't use Mark Breland as a fucking excuse. Don't do that shit. Okay? You can say somebody spiked my water. Don't say Mark Breland did it and you don't know that shit for a fact. Fire the man and say shit just didn't work out and say somebody spiked my water. Don't put that shit on Breland. I don't think the trainer Mark will turn on Deontay Wilder due to the history. He is too loyal to Deontay Wilder. Exactly, Calm. Ain't no motherfucking way. I couldn't imagine Mark Breland going around spiking no goddamn water. And that's just being real, man. That man didn't do no shit like that. But he wanted to use Mark Breland as a fucking excuse. What's good, Edgar? Where the fuck you been? My brother. I appreciate you, Climb High. This is what we do. Hey, bro. We keep it real in the Ville, man. You found the gym, man. If you hadn't known about us before, man, this is what we do here, man. We keep it real. We don't kiss ass, bro. We keep it all the way real. We keep it 100 when it comes to everybody. Edgar tell you. We keep it real. And me and him, we had our little thing with Fury and Wilder. Edgar can tell you, Edgar, no, I was rolling with Deontay Wilder. He can tell you that, man. But at the end of the day, man, I got to call bullshit when I hear it. That's just me. I got lucky on the break. Now, I know, bro. That's the only time I know. Whenever you on break, man, I know you. Whenever you find time, you make time for me, brother. I always appreciated that, man. And just to let y'all know, man, I got it. I just did an interview. I did my first interview with a professional boxer, and I'm going to have that up probably sometime next week. So we trying to make moves slowly but surely here in the Ville, but they fucking with us. They see us, so it's going down. Next year, man, you know what the fuck I'm going to do? I'm going to have this fucking phone line popping next year. Yeah, Josh, congratulations. But y'all help, man. Y'all help. We did this together. Y'all help, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a treat for you. It's going to be a treat for you next week. That's why I went on ahead and did the show early. Because I had just finished wrapping that up. Yeah, there you go. So I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long, man. You know, I'm really not, you know, unless y'all want to chop it up and talk about whatever, man. But I done talked about everything I wanted to talk about when it comes to these fights tonight, and I really, really needed to speak my piece when it comes to Deontay Wilder. You know, I don't hate Wilder. I'm still a fan of Deontay Wilder. I think he's good for the heavyweight division. Or if they come out with this new super cruiserweight division, I think he could definitely be the face of that. You know, I don't have a problem with this man. I just, you know, the shit that he did with Mark Breland to me was, you know, just a little foul, man. You know, it's a certain way of how you do things, man. And where I come from, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. Point blank and period. Before you go, your review. Before you go, your review. Yeah. Oh, KTFO info, man. I got that out right now where I'm trolling. I'm trolling the fuck. All of the best videos that came out from this past month, all of the good interviews, you know, hey, check that out, man. You know, I put a lot of work into that, you know, so check that out, man, and have a laugh or two for that KTFO info, man. You know, like I said, this is the extra clips version. I'm not on commentary on this one, but I will be on commentary November 20th. So if you like the whole Chuck P commentary and everything all over the video, I will be back to that November 20th. KTFO, funny as hell, guys. They always say, hey, I appreciate you, Edgar. I put a lot of work into that goddamn show. You know, and next week, we'll be getting ready for Kell Brook and Terrence Crawford. You know how we do it, y'all. You know, we got the pre-fight show and the after-party show. I will be doing the after-party show with my right-hand man from the land, Mr. Carl Cleveland. And my brother, I love you like a brother. You know that. But don't send me no more interviews with those ass kissers. Fuck that. You know, I want to see one of them, Michelle Joy Phelps or Coogan Cassius. Those are two I would like to see interview Deontay Wilder. I will send a message to that motherfucker, but he ain't gonna fuck with me. But I would definitely love to interview his ass. You talk about a fucking interview? Shit. Man, I would be grilling his ass. You know, and I would tell him with all due respect, brother, don't hit the end button. But goddamn it, we got to come up with something here. You got a lot of explaining to do, you know. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna keep grilling and all this and beating on the goddamn dead horse. It is what it is. We will find out every fucking thing in due time. Remind me of when Yeah. Oh man, I forgot about how they used to do that shit, Ed. Yeah, they did used to do that shit. I used to see that shit on NBA, on Inside the NBA, they would plug that shit, man. I remember that shit. You should make a video of questions. You will make Ask Wilder. We'll retweet the video. You know what? Now, if I do that, now, Josh, I might entertain that. But goddamn it, if I do that, man, I need y'all to really, really press that man. But he ain't gonna do it though. He ain't gonna do it, man. He know who to interview with. He know who's not gonna ask him all the hard questions. He know who he can interview with because he know that these motherfuckers ain't nothing but ass kissers. You know. Well, we ain't gonna ask him that. That might make him mad. He might not want to fuck with us anymore. Man, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that. Be real, man. Be true. Oh, you know I will, Josh. You underrated, my guy. Soon to blow up. Let me tell you something, Gar. I agree. That's why I keep doing what the fuck I do, man. That's why I agree with what the fuck I keep on doing what the fuck I do because I know one day I thought we almost had it with Kell Brook and Bud Crawford. And shout out to y'all for anybody who was sharing that. I think that motherfucker well over 600 hits now. I thought that would be the one to finally get the lid off of the kid. You feel what I'm saying? But they still keeping the lid on the kid, and that's okay. We just gonna run this underground shit down here. That's what the fuck we gonna do until we break this motherfucking lid open and make the world feel us. Because it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. I don't have all the tens and the thousands of the hits and all that, but I'm still having fucking professional boxers fuck with me. Because they can see the real, bro. So motherfucker might think motherfucker ain't making a move, or we making a lot of moves here in the Ville. We running this underground shit. Oh yeah. All we gotta do is be consistent. That's the key. Edgar, I don't want to get your ass fired, brother. You watch out. I don't want your ass. I know you say you won't break, bro. And when we cooking up in this motherfucker, and you know time will fly with Chuck P on this motherfucker. You know, watch out now. I'm glad you stopped by though, man. I always be hoping my boy Edgar drop in, man. And I'm getting this motherfucking, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this fucking phone line popping next year because I want to hear from y'all, man. And I think that would take this motherfucking show to a whole new level. You know, so we're definitely gonna do that next year. So, all that shit being said, y'all, we got these fights tonight, man. I'm gonna chill out now, man. You know what I'm saying? Sip on a little beer and get ready to watch Devin Haney beat the fuck out of Gamboa. And then, like I said, we got King Kong Ortiz on free TV on Fox. And I think he fighting what, Flores, some unlucky victim that should be getting knocked out. He probably gonna do this boy like he did Kajabu. You know, so I'll be looking forward to watching all of that. As always, love. You the only tuber I mess with like this. Hey, Edgar, I appreciate you, bro. And this is what I appreciate about Edgar. Edgar knew I was riding with Deontay Wilder, and he was rolling with Tyson Fury. But you see, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Real motherfuckers don't let shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I go on some of these goddamn Facebook forums and shit like that. Dude, these motherfuckers be about ready to kill some of these motherfuckers over these fights. I have never seen so many motherfuckers get all caught up over a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, motherfucker, are you a boxing fan or are you a man fan? You sound like you're ready to kill this motherfucker over this motherfucker. It ain't that goddamn deep, brother. It's just a fight. It's just a fight. God damn, you win. Shit. Preach on Edgar. Our good Edgar, my friend. Yeah, man, you know it's all love for Edgar. Whenever he come in the field, that's another brother. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up off of this motherfucker, man. You know I couldn't, you know I had to fuck with y'all. You know I wasn't about to skip out on y'all. We back in the mix. You know, every week we're going to be getting into this shit. And you know when number 80 come around, it's going to be another 2-hour long stream. Y'all will be fucking with me for another goddamn 2 hours. But that's y'all show though, man. Y'all come up with topics, any topic y'all want for, you know, for those shows, and we chop it up, man. We chop it up, we build like a family. So yeah, man. Anybody checking this out archive? Whenever you do, man, if you feel what the fuck I said on this motherfucker, give it a like. Give it a like. Because bro, that's just part of life, bro. That's just part of life. You don't make assumptions like that on people, bro, if you don't know that shit for a fact. And all the fuck you really wanted at the end of the day was for him to be fired. You could have done that, bro. You could have fired him and just said, you know, things just didn't work out. And then if you wanted to go with the whole water being spiked, you could have said, you know what, I have reason to believe, you know, somebody spiked the water. But don't put his name in that, man. You know, but then again, I'm out, man. Hey, follow me on Twitter at ChuckP216. Stay ahead of the game with this underground shit. Y'all know how we do it, man. Big shout out to my brothers Mark Nall. You know he gonna be with me Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, the pre-show for Bud Crawford and Kell Brook will be out here. All right. And then on the 15th, I'll be my right-hand man from the land, Mr. Carl Cleveland, for the after party show. Ain't nothing changed. It's still the same old fucking thing. And then we gonna backdoor that one with another episode of KTFO Info with me on that motherfucker commentating and trolling the fuck out of every goddamn thing. You know, so that's just what it is, man. I want all y'all to be good and be safe out there. And look out for this interview I got too. I think I'm gonna drop that next week as well. You know, so what we got? You guys have a blessed night. That's right, man. All y'all be good, man. All y'all be safe, man. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. From the Ville to the real, we out.